What's up, family? Well, as you can see, I'm out here playing Farmer Jane today. You saw the title. I was caught in the act. Hoeing around in my garden. And not only will I be hoeing around cleaning up the garden, I'll be picking a few vegetables, beans, a little bit of okra here, and some other stuff. So it's time. We had a good rain the last day or so, and I figured I would get out here in the cool of the morning and get some of this work done. So you'll see me pedaling around out here and showing you what I've got planned for the day. So I'm going to start in this area, and I'm going to first start out by picking some of these beans. These are purple hull cow peas that I absolutely love, better known as field peas. So we'll get some of these plopped off of here because I can see where something is nibbling on them. Sometimes I come out here and the whole bean is just stripped. So I figure I'll go ahead and get those that are ready to be harvested off the vine. And the vine has gone crazy. They were actually growing all over into my okra here. So I had to move them back some so I could get in here and get things cleaned out. Also here on the ground is a bed of collards. They've been eaten up by the little butterfly moth. So what I'm doing is just kind of trimming them all the way down, leaving the center, keeping my fingers crossed, hoping that they come back once everything cools off. But cleaning out from around there, getting some of this excess grass and weeds out of here. I actually, let me get around here. I actually, from time to time, use a company called Chip Drop. Some of you may be familiar with them, but what they do is they come out and dump like a whole dump truck full of wood chips for free from trees that they've cut down. And so I put in an order to have a dump truck dump back here, and what I'm going to do is use those wood chips to cover this entire garden area just to kind of give it a rest. I'll be primarily growing in bed boxes and in my greenhouse, and giving this ground and this soil just a little bit of a rest so it can replenish itself. And wood chips work really great with restoring your soil back to a very nutrient dense soil. So I'll be doing a little bit of that today. And the other thing is I put these arm sleeves on. Let me tell y'all, I come out here and the mosquitoes just go nuts on my arms. And sometimes it's so bad it almost looks as if I've gotten into some poison ivy. So I'm now in the habit of putting my arm sleeves on. So if you're one that work in the garden quite a bit, definitely invest in you some good arm sleeves. Okay, they've got plenty of companies out there that sell them. I got these from Walmart. They're actually compression sleeves, but they work just fine. They're not that tight. And I highly recommend investing in them if you're going to be out in the garden, especially when it's kind of moist or in the evenings, because the mosquitoes are really, really bad. But I'm going to get going here and kind of briefly show you here and there how things are coming along in this space. I also intend to utilize these wood poles that are on this fence line. My goal is to put some of the old plant pots, like when you buy a plant out of the store and they come in those 5-gallon, 1-gallon pots. I'm going to reuse those, by screwing them on these wooden poles and make planter pots out of them to grow like herbs and other kind of vegetables. All right, so just hang around. I'll be in and out on the video, but you'll see me in here hoeing around in my garden. Good old okra. Yeah, this one I probably let go a little bit too far, so I may just let it dry out and use it for seeds. Yeah, white moth is gone crazy on my little collards over here. Again, I'm hoping they come back once it cools off. They should. Hey, girls. Hey. Hey, ladies. What's up, my ladies? I take all this old weed and grass like this, feed it to my chickens. They love it. Mix it in with some of those leaves that I'm pulling off my collards. Throw it over there to them. They feast on it. So I've got two types of okra over here. The tall okra plant is called your spineless okra, and then these little short ones are called bush okra. I'd have to be honest with you, they both taste really good. I don't prefer one over the other. I will say though that the bush okra takes up a lot less space, and the root system isn't as aggressive as the spineless. As you can see, that spineless, it grows almost into like a tree type plant and can be somewhat difficult to get rid of after the season is over. But I typically now do a mixture of both, and they both are really good. So just checking to make sure I didn't miss any, because I tell you, you miss them for a couple of days and they get too big, and then they're too fibrous to eat. All they're good for is just harvesting them and letting them dry and use it for seeds. So I'm putting these little plant buckets, like I told you, on these wooden poles here, and I'm gonna grow food out of. Okay, y'all, I'm back. My camera shut off on me. Didn't know it was off. I stopped right where I was showing you where I was going to put those buckets up on those poles. As you can see, they're sagging. So what I'm gonna have to do is build a ledge here to lift them up, just for something to sit on there. So I put a cross bar across there just to give it some stability. Hopefully you can see what I'm talking about. Yeah, so I'll get that done, get them secured up there the proper way, so that they won't fall down once I start putting more dirt and plants in them. And then I'll show you the finished product, but it's not ready yet. Okay, this is the area where I was hoeing out all of the weeds and grass. Got it all cleaned up, looking much cleaner. I even went around here to this side of the greenhouse where I had cucumbers growing. I cleaned all that up, took out all those old vines from the cucumbers. Clean this up. What you see growing on here left now is bitter melon. This plant here. Yeah. Got that still going. My big old sunflowers right here. Okay. So this area is pretty clean. I've still got a lot more cleaning to do, but it's looking pretty good. All right. So coming on back around. These beans here, I believe I told you once before, they're lima beans, and they've been doing well. I tried to grow them once before and didn't do the right thing by trellising them, and they're on this corner here and just showing out. Yep. All right, so we're coming on back around the other side, and my asparagus patch here, I actually cut the first growth on these, the fern tops, off probably about 2-3 months ago, and look, already ferned up again. Yep, looking nice and healthy. These are garlic chives here in this area. Look at that pretty bumblebee. Doing the job, doing the job. Beautiful. I love seeing that. And over here was where I had corn growing. Got all those old stalks up, clean that up. This is a voluntary tomatilla bush. I just kind of clipped it back through the clippings over to the chickens. Okay, but that's what I have for you today, family. Oh, that's a little patch of turnips. I plan on putting me some more turnips out. That's all I have for you. I will bring you back when I start to clean up the rest of this garden, and as well as showing you how I'm going to put those wood chips all throughout the soil here. Okay, all right, have a beautiful, blessed, and wonderful rest of your day. I appreciate you all hanging out with me. It's been fun. This is Sunday 7 with AN-T-NEES, and I'll keep bringing you content as frequently as possible. I'm trying to get better at it, y'all. Please share this video with your friends. Help me get my subscribership up. I would truly appreciate it. I need that watch time as well. You know, let the video play and thumb it up. Need the thumbs up. Thumb it up. And if you want, leave a comment. Again, this is Sunday 7 with AN-T-NEES. And these are the Honky Tonk Chronicles, y'all. Peace out.